Hi everyone, Senjolo on Mima. So let's see what's coming. Another test failed. I spoke about charity. Someone is already planning charity in Afghanistan. Madam Red Lipstick. Do you think it's easy to register a company for charity? I did mine at least long time. Now, because of anti-terrorism bill, money laundering, drugs, the whole law has changed. Especially after that story of, you remember when George Soros was sending money for charity and the media went, hyped it up and said it was campaign money for Raila. And that case was so deep. If I tell you the real story, what happened, you'll be surprised. Because do you know Raila's daughter lost her eyesight because of that issue? She became blind and she was sent to India for a very long time for treatment until she got back her sight. That's how bad this thing was. It's not easy the way people think. There's a lot of shit going on. Normally a lot of people use charity to hide so many things. Terrorism, money laundering, all those things are hidden under what? Charity organizations. If Imran Khan was a president even of Pakistan, look at when they wanted him, how they picked pieces and fucked him up. Same with Raila. And many, many people. People use charity because of fundraising to launder money, trafficking, and so many things. And because of this, when you just register for charity, just know that you have all agents' eyes on you. All global agents, if you don't know it. That's what's happening now. It's not now, it's a few years back. It started. You are going to be watched every step because people want to hide. You have politicians who are also dirty. You have mafias who are dirty. So people are always looking for a way out to frame somebody else and do their dirty job. It's not easy the way you think. People are just cooking pilau or biryani or running around with paper bags and giving people like that. It's not that easy. It's not. Trust me. Ask me, I'll tell you. I built mine from scratch with zero help. I was running Zumba and it just came because I do charity for a very long time. I was a member of Donge. I left because there was a lot of family interference. Their group was run by family. So I always felt like an outsider. And I didn't want to argue with them. I left with a very good cause. I respect Anwar and I just left. But I don't want to be affiliated with them. I don't work with them. That's why I always keep my distance in every shape or form. Even when they came here with their contract, I just said no. Because I know if they have an opportunity to take advantage of you, they'll take advantage of you. Let's be honest. We are all Muslims. To me, I can say plus. There's a plus in me. The Jewish side, of which people hate it. And I know I surprised many people because nobody believed that I could go this far, that I could do noble work or anything. Because even in that Zumba, there is a lady called Jamila who also happens to be around. She's always like a video shooter. She's shooting videos and one of YouTube bloggers. She was one of my students. She was the one coming there like a spy, taking stories. And I know, even if Donga will refuse, she went and gave up a story there that my Zumba was lesbian. That's how they started tarnishing my name. Courtesy of Scorpio involved. So do you see who is the enemy? It's always somebody very close to you. My first enemy was Jamila. Jay. She wears spectacles. And I know she's in the community here. That was my first enemy. She was my student. But she was just an asshole. And when I confronted her, why did you say it? She said, no, I didn't say it, but I knew she said it because I got concrete information with evidence. So now I'm seeing people have already planned themselves. First of all, honey, I told you, patience pays. If you deserve something better, I showed the B, you don't deserve to be a duster, you deserve something better. I have not pointed out what is better for you. Reason? Because you're still in the dark side. You are in a process like you're in a cocoon. There is something still manufacturing behind the scene energetically for you. But you're too stupid and you want to win at all cost. You got what you wanted. First you thought I gave it to you. I can't give that clarity to you. I spoke about Imran Khan because it's a Libra. I'm trying to save myself and I wanted to clear myself because I knew that is something I want to do also about charity. Because I was set out by ABC Charity, courtesy of Stephanie and the gang of France, because they were laundering money and they tried to set me up. And I have emails, I sent out emails and I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I was set again by EFB Stiftung. And I still did what I did. They didn't even give me a thank you. That's the bad side about the wolf. Courtesy of Melissa. Not even a thank you note. They used me. And then they gave that entry to Capricorn. And that's how Capricorn came to life, pretending she's a charity person. She's this, she's that. In reality, let me tell you the truth, and I'm going to prove it with the Quran. She was helping military people of USA to launder money through the charity. Let's talk today. Real shit, because you asked for it. Yeah, Quran, is it true the Capricorn who was replacing me in EFB Stiftung was working closely with Aries and Scorpio and they were laundering military money? If it's true, Quran, is this lie? Is this a lie? Was an Aquarius involved in this as well? That's why they teamed up together. If it's true, Quran, please rotate. I'm not stupid. That's why you had last time you had a 10 of Swords, Aquarius, and I told you you're going down with your whole team. You still didn't believe me. They were laundering money. They wanted projects from me. I created 2 projects for South Africa. I could not sleep the first day I saw those. I cried. Those children were so beautiful and they were all handicapped. And some were already on their way to die because that's a hospice. And they had graveyard just behind there. So I had an interview with Jackie, and she happens to be an asshole because she was dealing with Virgo, including you, spirituology. They thought they were too smart, and they really set me up, but God is great. I went there with a clean heart. 3 weeks internship, and all I did, I created a project for them. I put a very nice database with the names and diagnostic of those children, and their date of number, and their registration codes, everything. I left that place. They didn't even give me a thank you. Here, Abanheim Wiesbaden. Not even a thank you. And they raised 6,000 plus. And Gemini, you are involved in this. Is it true, the statement I'm giving about EFB Stiftung? True. If it's true, Quran, please rotate. If not, stand. Did they use me to benefit themselves? If it's true, Quran, please rotate. If not, yeah. What's their karma? I'm told don't even ask her to pick a card. All right, let's pick a card. Because I know Melissa is involved in this. That's why she pretends. That's a Cancer who pretends to be Mima. They're stalking me here. And if it is you, Wolfgang, I know Aries. You are running a TV show. You have been recording me for a very long time. You have been doing this for a very long time. But this is the D-Day. Didn't I tell you how many warnings I gave you that your mother started this? Because I did my research and found it. Your mother started this, and I told you the 2 Garnics. She was screaming she came from a grave and she said it and she went back. And this is now going to happen. You're going to lose it. Everything. Charity, isn't this what you do? Yes. But you are making a lot of money out of it. And there are 3 women involved. I told you you're going to lose it. I swear to God, you will lose it. EFB Stiftung fast goal. You will lose it. This is something that will be eclipsed out of your life forever. This is what your mother, not even your father, your mother, the one who was carrying you in your womb, she's going to take it out. She's dead. She's going to take it out. Why am I saying that? Watch the video. I was told, hit the tree of life. We are all connected, and I've explained. We are connected to our parents through what? The tree of life. What's the tree of life? It's through the invisible cord, our umbilical cord. That's an etheric cord which connects you to the tree of life. Who is there? Your mama. When you came to her womb, that was what was connecting you. And she's the one who's going to pull this out. She started it. She's going to end it. Smart ass bitch. Yeah? Protect yourself. And your Gemini and the Virgo is involved. You're going to throw every kind of magic. You're going to do a ritual even, I know, during new moon. But there's a death. And someone will pass away here. Yep. It's a spiritual death. Someone will be passing away. A Pisces can be significant in your team. And I know Seth is involved in this. There will be someone who's going to pass away. The soul which is going to go, it will go with all the blessings. Pisces, Michael, I don't know if you're related to these people, but I did tell you August will be your month of liquidation if you didn't believe me. You're working with the wrong people and you're doing the wrong thing. One by one. Because this is my justice. The person you're keeping is trying to keep me in poverty. The thing is coming back to you. Why? Because somebody wanted empty victory. Unfortunately, now you are losing everything. This stability that you wanted, you're going to lose it. And if it's a marriage, it's ending. So that's for you. And I know, Mariam, you're connected to this. I know Aquarius is connected to this. I know Sagittarius is connected to this. The moon is eclipsed. That's what is about to happen. When it comes to you, Sabir, how many times did I tell you? Shakira runs a business there with, and she's skiving away from all the taxes. You know why? Why did they open a PayPal in Netherlands and Poland? Ask yourself for that gay. Because they don't want to be seen here. They're using my information. So the taxes should not come in this country. The company is running in Holland. And it is that Forrest Gump behind it. Yep, I'm speaking the truth here. So Wolfgang, your charity organization is going to go down. And when it comes to you, ABC, because I know that this is where Soros come in. Let me show you where you're heading. I'm saving you, Soros, but you always keep on playing dirty on me. This time, whatever comes out is you. Yeah, there is an assassination, spiritual assassination. And this will happen because either it's an organization, the Hierophant, or lineage. Remember, these are the keys. Keys, your ancestors are going to take out everything. And you're going to be heartbroken. And you better protect yourself. You played dirty. I did tell people there are going to be people who are going to be passing away because of that fish. Fish is wealth. Fish is wealth. And this is my Hitman card. This is a spiritual Hitman with ancestors because of the keys here. And that's Piscean ancestors. Our ancestors are also ruled by Pisces. There's someone now is going to run and speak the truth, but it is Leo, Sagittarius, and a water sign because they're collecting a lot of money, but now this is just turning into a curse. Game over. It's not working. So this is you, ABC, connected to Soros. Because you thought you're going to use that woman again and play dirty. Team Soros, I'm sorry. Jemima got her karma. And it's not ending. Because one of her son is still an asshole. And the whole family will face it again. You want to see it? Is it true that the Jemima family, that is the goldsmith, they're about to face another karma when it comes to your finances, this time is going to hit home because of the sun. If it's struck around, please rotate. Yeah. I know what I'm talking about. I see so many things. I see. King Arthur, what did you do? Just when you thought you were hitting the nail, you were hitting the last one in your coffin. Is this statement true about King Arthur? He's hitting the last nail of his coffin. If you struck around, please rotate. You're going to have a fall from grace. And the reason is because of your own greed and mind games. Unga. You are supposed to be paying people and be charitable with a Virgo. You did not. You did not. I'm telling you, this is the last nail in your coffin. See the effect of that thing? Spirits are, the sword is up. One by one, people are going to be feeling it now. Protect yourself. Even when you start something new, you're going to do, I know you're going to do a ritual. Someone will tempt you to do a ritual. And this is a person who pretends to be the empress, the fake one. This is a ritualist. It's not me. It's not my manifestation. And so that you can have a new beginning in an investment with a water sign. But trust me, it's not going to work. And the reason, the sword is up. The sword is going to finish you. You might be protecting yourself and a fire sign is helping you. But too many spells and illusions. The three of you teamed up to create a lot of shit. And you are doing it with this earth sign, one of them being a child. And because of this deception, so that she can accumulate a lot of money via stalking. And an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You finished yourself. And there's an, yeah. And there's an earth sign. Earth sign and a fire sign. And this water sign for you. It was greed for money. And mostly it's a Leo. This person might end up in jail. Because whatever illusion was created, someone who is going to speak the truth here. Because there's someone who is going to stand up and follow tradition. They don't want to ruin. Somebody doesn't want to lose the keys. You see, these are keys. They will not want to lose the keys of their wealth in their family. And someone is going to speak the truth and people are going to jail. Yeah, water sign, you are celebrating too soon. But this narcissist likes to do things illegally. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Definitely Sagittarius. Again, sunflower, very significant. Divine feminine. Oshun. This person poses as a high priestess, but they're binding people. She's not a high priestess. Yep. Whatever it is, just know the wrath of God is about to hit you. Because you only want recognition. There's no recognition. And a water sign. You and a water sign. You just want recognition at work. And an emperor also. I told you. I can sense before even I pull the card. This is going to die permanently. Something will happen permanently. Let's say it's a factory where you're getting all your stuff. Because you started this project on deception, the factory might catch fire and all your goods are going to be burnt. So you have already paid and you're losing everything. You're not getting anything. Or something might happen, your goods are going to be recalled. If it's service, suddenly everything will go blank. You will lose it. A tower will hit. When God wants to take your wealth, it just happens overnight. Look at Ambani when he lost his money. Did anyone predict it? The tower hit and suddenly everything was gone. Now let's address Madam Zari. Mpenda Chabure. Malaya Koko. This woman always loves to get free rides from Mima. And this is where it, somebody really sucks. My dear, And I know who uses this word, but I don't mean you. Listen, omit. Opportunities come once in a lifetime. Only once. Same with you, Mustafa. Opportunity comes only once in a lifetime. Mima is Mima. Zari is Zari. If you are sitting and judging me and her as per our looks, then you will be very wrong. That woman is where she is after her husband's death, based on my work. Reason? The man she's fucking behind the scene. Leave this young boy with blue eyes. No. She knows she has a Virgo who keeps paying for her buttocks operation and all the plastic surgeries. And it's not only her, there are many. The man who goes with her to bed for threesomes, I'm not shaming you, I'm just speaking the truth because you went too far. And I have to put you in your place now. She's the one who sent Taurus to Capricorn to get screwed in Dubai for a contract. Talk of pimping. Yes, they're helping. They do the pimping work. That's why Bruno goes there. You can get every kind of lifestyle is there. And that's why this Mikey, Spiritualogy, they're all in the pimping community. They're running this shit together. Birds of same feather flock together. And when it comes to that mother who is from Uganda, that's the mother of Elami and all these people. It's because they do threesomes and they're into LGBTQ and they get paid by Louis Farrakhan. Yeah. I was even asked one time by Aquarius, because Aquarius is also into this community. Do you want to join? You're gonna get paid money and this and that. I said I don't do such things. And when they knew I started to speak loud about it online, and I said, no, it was just a joke. It was not a joke. And I know very well, because I had a conversation once with someone, I will not mention their name, but there is this woman who is also from Australia, and she has like 3 sons. She secretly runs this game. They go to the village and look for poor people, and then they will tell you like, I'm going to take your child and bring them to Europe or everywhere that she can get educated, and then she can have money or he can have money and help you. When these people are taken, they're getting exploited there. Yes, they make money and send money home, but they're exploited. And this woman herself, she's a lesbian. So she sleeps with these people. I know you are listening. And the one who knows that I know this story, you're surprised I remember it. And I know your game. That's why you're keeping me stuck. Because you are running a very filthy community. This is why even my name was used to open that PayPal business account to keep the Capricorn stuck. That gay, same-sex relationship person who is now single, and they're sending that PayPal account because of that. Who is behind it? Hakim. Who is behind it? Leonardo DiCaprio. And Morgan Freeman. Is it true what I'm saying? Quran? If it's true Quran, please rotate. You will hate me, but I know the truth. So when I say opportunity comes once in a lifetime, Jerry Maguire, you are fired. And Mustafa, you chose to go and work with Team Ali Jordan, not Mima, Ali Jordan. Ataturk, yeah? And you have your own Bilal there. And then you stole my signature. I showed this thing earlier today. A physics teacher sent this, and pretended they wanted my information, only to cut this part of the signature and took it with my telephone number so that the person can continue lying. Who is that, Capricorn? And then they're sending me this letter. I should continue to fill it, so this form, I can continue to renew my job center contract so that I can continue to get job center money while the contract has gone to Capricorn. Capricorn and Virgo, they're about to invest on each other. I can see right through you. Is this gonna work? Is this manipulation going to work? Let's see first with cards. And I told Frau Hawk you have a Tower. And you're giving me a termine on appointment on 17. That's 1-7. That's Aries Libra. You are trying to set me. What did we say in verse Yasin? In Suratul Yasin, verse 17? It was the verse about death. That's where I got the death spell. Indicator of death. You are calling me on that day. Do you know the next day is what? 1-8. And that's how somebody will just manifest. Because if I come on that day and I see you eye to eye, I'm going away with your soul. You think I'm joking? Remember who I am. This is my last reincarnation. I'm an earth angel. There's no way you can break me. Yeah, Quran. If I go on 17th and I meet Petra, Frau Hawk, am I going to be moving out of that place with her soul, which will lead to a death of her, a Scorpio, and an Aries? If it's your Quran, please rotate. Trinity, my dear. There were 3 ducks. Why? Aries is 1. Scorpio is 8. That's the day after the Tamim. Because I'm going with a 7, I'm a Libra, it's judgment. So the moment she set my eye on her, I will live with her soul. And when I take it, I'll go with 3 of them. There will be an Aries because of the 1, Scorpio because of 8, and her, Justice. For that invitation, she called me. And she called me at what time? 2 p.m. Who is that? Taurus. Aren't they protecting Taurus? Haya should still live. Do you see Aliyah now, how you fucked up? The person you want to protect, Scorpio, is about to pass away. Is it Aliyah's hand in this? If it's Aliyah's hand, please rotate. Are they going to lose Taurus as well? If they're going to lose Taurus because of this manipulation and not because of a death spell, please rotate. If not, stand still. I did tell you there's a Taurus, you're going to, someone is doing spells, yes, to take you out. You will survive the spell, but you will die because of the manipulation. And it's coming back from the river. You have seen it. It's not the death spell that will take you. It's the manipulation, and Aliyah's hand in it. Isn't Aliyah the mother of Haya? Talk of sacrifice. Who is this? Isn't this a Scorpio? Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Isn't this a Scorpio who is working with Aliyah? Are you going to call this magic? You are inviting me to deliver karma on 17th. Yes, Scorpio. You are inviting me to deliver karma, and it is death. Not to 1, 3 of you. Because Scorpio is playing dirty. They want to keep me stuck. They still want to keep me stuck. This time it's you, my dear. You're the one going down. And the one who's watching me, I know, honey, you are here because you love to use that statement. Get the fuck out of here, bitch, because I'm coming for you too. The person needs to go to jail. When you think you are going to sabotage me, I'm delivering death on 17, 18. You have seen with the Quran. Aries is going because he's the one who took my information and gave it to the Capricorn. Scorpio is the one who is working with that Capricorn. And then comes Petra, Frau Hawk, the mastermind behind the paperwork. And I did say a long time about Capricorn. This time you're not making it Capricorn. It will not work the way you want. Yep, and a Cancer, illusion. Because you want to win at all costs, Diana. And you, Moon. Moon wants to win at all costs. Not this time. Not this time. I told William and Kate. He thought he's protecting Kate. He doesn't know. He's turning his children into orphans. And even if you're not even married, you're just media shit. Kate is dying. Yep, open your eyes. Kate is dying. Just when she thought she has a union here. And they're going to move forward with the Cancer. Because they have all the tools. This is a past life lesson. And it's going to affect the whole family. This whole family dynamic. Why? Because you're trying to tempt God. You're controlling the narrative. It doesn't work that way. Because you want people to invest in you. I'm sorry. And a Sagittarius, yep. And Aquarius, people want stardom. It doesn't work that way. And this Pisces, the fake one now. That's why we had the dead fish. Instead of making it, you're going to poverty. And this will not only affect the Cancer in this group and the Kate, who is a Capricorn, this will go straight even to the monarchy. Yep, and a Leo. I told you, this will go straight even to the monarchy, kingdom. The sun is a kingdom. It is a kingdom. They celebrated too soon. Trinity again, 3. This chapter is over. And yes, there will be a death. This death will be just like Diana. It will be a tower. Something will happen suddenly and this person will be out of the world. Yeah. It's a female, I told you. The Capricorn female. She can run in any account right now. The world has already surrounded her. She doesn't know how to stop. And an Aquarius is involved. And yesterday, that's why we got a 10 of Swords. And Vincent, you are one of it. The process is here and the planning. And the cast is already on. Sorry, Scorpio. And that's the reason I told you. Many astrologers are like, how can a king be sworn in? The planets are not, in traditional planets, they're not planets. That's what I was saying. He has luck on his side, and it's once in a lifetime. It was justice. But this justice comes with a price. If you're not going to be straight, you're going to lose it all. So, my dear, Mary, just when she thought she had it all, let's see. Mariam, Mary, Salame, how you put yourself, because you're always hiding in everything. And in the end, it's you, Capricorn. Will she be successful with all this manipulation and plans? You are doing it for recognition. You want to be recognized at all costs. But this is over. I told you, you will be passing away. They're taking you down this time. A lot of tears will come. A lot of tears. And Gemini, be very careful. If you're working with her, affiliated with her, there are tears coming. She got her recognition, but something is about to change in her life forever. And this will bring a lot of tears to everyone. If she's your lover, I'm telling you, she's passing. You're losing her. There's a death here. This is for you, Capricorn. You got your 2 minutes of fame. But this something is changing forever. If she's your lover, if you're dealing with a Gemini, just know the spirit guides are here. It's finished. Your life will never be the same. And I don't know if you're planning to travel on the new moon because you thought you're going to start a charity organization. Someone is going to invest in you. And this investment is going to work. You are planning to do it with a water sign. And that's why you are stalking. It will not work. It will not. You, first of all, even if someone has promised you that they're going to invest in you, this person will go straight to poverty, because this whole thing is karmic. You're doing it because you want this. You're not doing it to help people. You're doing it because you want recognition. It will not last. Why? Universal justice. Halaka. Mima is here. I'm a fucking Libra. You don't betray me and you think you're going to get away. You plus the investors. This is what's going to happen. You celebrated too soon. 3 of you. I'm telling you, it will be eclipsed. It will not work. And the people who are going to invest in you, or who have already put intention to invest in you, it will not work. Because I am Mima, you are Mariam. We don't even know each other. It's just for media here. You stalk and steal my work. You and Scorpio. How do you expect God to give this? Not anybody can do this job. That's what I'm telling you. Service of humanity comes at 33 degrees masonry. Not anybody can do it. People do charity, yes. They're not 33 degrees, but they're doing it. But when it comes to you, because you are doing it via manipulation, you are stealing what is mine to benefit yourself, and you think it's going to work. You've seen yourself. Is what Mariam and this water sign trying to do in regards to charity? Will they be successful without my consent and me? If it's rock around, please rotate. Okay, I'm gonna be successful. But here comes Mariam and water sign. Are they going to be successful after betraying me in this charity organization or charity planning, so that they can get people to invest in them? If they'll be successful, stand still. If not, please rotate. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yasin. What? And I think Yasin, because I just started Yasin, it fell. Yasin can be one of those people who wants to invest in you. It's not going to work. What if they do it with me? Will they be successful if they do it with me with a clean heart? I carry the key of that place. Because first of all, Mariam, how can you lie to people when I'm the one controlling everything? How are you going to do it? And I told you, this time, you need a lot of clearance, even if you know politicians. Most politicians don't want to affiliate themselves with charity. Why? It's because you're going to be all the agents. Drugs, money. The first place people always launder it is through charity, and it's through fundraising. Look at all the movies with narcotics. They always have to do charity. And if you have no proper influence or no global recognition, it's easy target. You can be used easily. I'm not telling you to scare you. I know what I'm talking about, and I know which compartment of agents are dealing with such things. And that's why I tell them, I was in this group, I have done with work with this, I've done with this. I know. They ask. They ask. And if you think you're going to divert it and do it in Tanzania, that is the worst place. Ask me why. My auntie, Esha Sururu, the one I showed you in the photo. Her daughter, Shadia, the father of Warda. Larham. He has a track record. He was caught not once, not twice, not thrice, with elephant tusks. Remember, that was the job my father was doing also as an agent. So I know it. I told you, I grew up for revenge. His name lingers in that business. Ask them at Simbazi, Dar es Salaam. There was a butchery there. This family of my auntie, they were very rich. They were getting even contracts from government funding them. They had it all. Why now their life changed completely? If you look at Mkapa, the old president, was his wife was a friend of this auntie of mine, Aisha Sururu. That's the grandmother of Warda. But now it's not the same. She gets little help. Yes, she knows politicians in Tanzania. But people, I always tell you, there are agents' eyes watching everyone doing charity. With her and the entire family, their entire lives changed. Why? People started pulling away. Because there's an official file kept that the family runs an illegal business of elephant tusks. I'm being honest with everybody here. I'm not accusing them. I'm just being open. This is how I am. That's what I'm telling you. When you want to have enemies, speak your truth. Even about your family. Speak your truth. They will hate you. But this is the story behind it. That family is on our blacklist. I know she has a charity organization. She told me. When I was in Tanzania, we sat and met and she told me. She even told my mother, I run a charity organization and this and that. She was a die-hard fan of CCM politics. But now, their whole life has changed. It's not the same. They were very rich. But the moment that incident happened, and I saw it with my own eyes, I was young. Not young, I was a teenager. We went there for holiday and I saw the man with bangles being taken. And I was so shocked. These people's life, the children left. Faiza is married in Dubai to a very rich man. The others have gone to UK. That's where the Warda met these Indians and all that. But this family, inside the agent world, and I'm being honest because I'm not hiding anything. Even if I tell you it's agent, you won't understand which organization. So that's why I can talk about it. But I will never give details as in which, because you won't even know which one I work with or I deal with. I don't work with anybody. Which one I deal with. I don't need to give you much information. I work with or I deal with. It's none of your business. But I'm just giving you the information that how I know these things. Their name was in the blacklist. And that's why everybody who was close pulled off tips. You know, if you're wealthy and you're dealing with wealthy people, everybody wants to protect themselves. When this shit started rolling, and you are who you're affiliated with. So things changed. And that's why I never associated myself with her organization. Never. I'm not saying she's doing bad things. She's doing very good things. Quran competition, alhamdulillah, she has an orphanage, she feeds children. But I never affiliated myself with her work. In fact, I don't even have contact with Tanzanian group. We used to communicate and then I cut it off completely. The whole family. It's not easy. So one wrong move, and of which that's why I'm watching that Scorpio. He thinks he's too smart with the Rose Warda. You're surprised I know all these things, yeah? And your brother. Really surprised. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Told you. Just when you thought you're going to make it, you're going to lose it all. You trusted the wrong people. Even that madam in Tanzania. You trusted the wrong people. That madam will be coming back. She's going back to where she's coming from, I'm telling you. Yeah. The angels are working on this. Balance is coming. That madam will go back where she comes from. What did I tell you? Someone wanted people to invest in them, but they were lying. You see? They were lying. Someone thought people, and it's you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You wanted people to invest in you, but you were lying. Instead of using the sword in the right way, you used it the wrong way. Because you wanted what? Recognition, including this emperor and a Leo. You bought a sob story. Now you're going to be in defense mode, including you, Scorpio. Yes, you're going to be heartbroken. I know. Very heartbroken. But I'm speaking the truth. When it comes to me, I will rather tell you early in advance what is happening. Then it's up to you. If you jump in, I don't take accountability. But we all know, kulukum rai wa kulukum mas'ul. Everyone is responsible. Just like the way even the Christians and everybody says. We are like the lambs and the shepherd, you know how they call it. Like, we are responsible. Like leaders, you know, like leading the sheep. The way Moses is. Chungaji. That's why pastors, even in Kiswahili, they call them chungaji. Why? He's the rai. He's like the leader, the one who pushes the sheep into the right place. So it is my duty. If I know the truth, I will just give it to you. And then it's up to you. Do you want to go invest? Go. I'm okay. Remember, they're part of my flesh and blood also. They're related to my mother. But there's a catch behind it. And they know it. The family knows, but they will never mention it. But they don't know that they're in a blacklist. And that's why you see their whole life has changed completely. Ask them if I'm speaking a lie. And I'm going to prove it to you. Yeah, Quran. Is it true what I spoke about my family in Tanzania, the Eshasururu and all the whatever incident has happened to Shadia's husband? If it's true, Quran, please rotate. Are they blacklisted and being secretly watched? If it's true, Quran, please rotate. You see? People are surprised. How do you know these things? I told you, I know people who know people who know people, even in the deep state. And I know records because I work in many things. It's only now, that's why I told you, I had to take a break. When I told Honey, stay away, she still thinks she's smart. When the universe tells you to stay away, stay away. When I give you a message, please stay away, stay away. I'm not telling you I'm jealous or what, no. I clap for people who are my enemies. I gave an example of Scorpio. Do you know what happened when the queen died? I was attacked because I predicted a death, that someone will be dying at 4 and this time and this. I was attacked by the royals. And not only that, Scorpio made it clearly official. The queen mama is dead. I have power now. They wanted to throw me out of the game. Did I even care? Was I even getting any benefit as a queen? I was getting nothing. I was even helping, giving remedies to cure that queen before she passed away. Ask Scorpio. Didn't I give you the cinnamon recipe to cure the queen when she was sick? And then on Easter, she woke up and went to the church. Is it true I gave Scorpio the remedy to cure the queen and still they betrayed me? If it's true, Quran, please rotate. Tell that Scorpio to come here and speak your truth. And then you flushed the whole system. Now you have the audacity to still stab me again. But still, when your time came, I gave you back your chance. And because there was an eclipse, I did tell you, you needed to clear that mother energy. And now what's going to happen? You might lose me. That's the plan. That's why there are no traditional planets. I was waiting for that. Those are perfect. There's no way you can hang on. If it's time to go, you will go to poverty. There will be no but, no if. And it will happen so fast. You didn't have to betray me. You keep repeating the same mistakes. And you're doing it with your Capricorn. Boo. Ungrateful. Someone is ungrateful. Someone is just ungrateful. You can't help them. Now go and work with your people there. You didn't trust me, right? You just wanted to use me. But the truth is coming out. You and your Leo. Just when you thought you're leaving me out in the cold, unfortunately, you harmed yourself, not me. Again, and you saw me shuffling. You harmed yourself, not me. I enjoy that. So do you see about that charity? Last time it was Adam. He's going to rent an apartment quickly so that Mima can be stopped. And this time they're repeating the same mistake again. Afghanistan is busy preparing for charity, and their group, the DM, sending me this, forgetting that I'm the one who was sourcing funds and everything. Yes, Tia was doing it with her Risala. The question, can you work with Tia? Tia was one of the catalysts who destroyed everything. And the moment I left, I swear to God, Wallahi Billahi and Quran is here, my witness. Ask anybody, they will tell you. What happened to Tia? She lost her mind. First, she lost her husband. The husband went and married a younger woman. She went bonkers. And she was living naked in a house. She was crazy. She lost her head and became totally mad. Crazy, removing her clothes, staying naked in the house. Until they took her to India. Got her treated, came back. When she came back, she was paralyzed. She was paralyzed for a while, one side. Went back to India, got treated, because most people in Kenya go to India for treatment. And that's where I met her, actually. The first time I met her was India. And that's why that's what I'm telling you. The Indians thought they have it all in their hand. You don't know who you are dealing with. Tia is a difficult person to deal with, and especially a person who is a catalyst here is Khalil. Why everybody could not stand Tia? Arrogant, but she knows how to pose as a very holy person. And she is also the other guy I was working with who was very arrogant is also Hamdan. Hamdan of Oman. He's another headache. That's why I don't even want to deal with that guy. Is just stupid and he thinks he knows everything. Tia, well, that was a problem. And jealousy. My goodness, the woman, I have never seen a jealous woman in my life like her. Zumba was disturbing her. Me knowing people or people approaching me for getting help and all the connections, it was eating her. She did every kind of spell to destroy me to poverty. The spell went back to her, and this was what was brought to her life. She was crying in tears, and I was gone. She lost her marriage, 15 plus years of marriage. She lost it just like that. Karma hit her at the finest. The husband went and looked for a younger woman. And imagine, I didn't even tell her behind the scene. I helped her husband because they had a case where there was illegal petrol from Changamwe refinery, which was sold and the transaction took place. Her husband was part of it. And there was charity money which entered in a bank account through her husband's account, which was also questionable. But we still slide along. I helped them. And this is what she brought for me. She made sure she destroyed everything. She was the one fucking young boys. And I'm going to mention it loud and clear because I want the whole world now to know. Munasir and Khalil. If I'm lying, ask Kida, the pilot in Fujairah. He will tell you the truth. That's why Khalil hates me. And that's why Khalil was using gays like Yahya to come and talk shit about me here. That's the reason. And there's gang of Minnesota, Aisha. Chica Bonita. So when she brought this for me to destroy everything, I left. God sent her something because I saw she was becoming a nuisance. I just said, fuck it. And my son was missing me. I came back. When I came back, hell broke loose in Kenya. Hashim called me and gave me all the information. This woman was naked in her house. The husband, gone. She was living in Nyali, very nice place. She had to live there and go and live in a Mtwapa, near farm. From luxury to bush. All her life was just tears. Why? She played with the wrong one. She casted a spell on me. I manifested that back to her. And she was eclipsed in her whole, and I destroyed her whole entire life. Not I'm proud of it, no. She destroyed my foundation because I'm helping people who are sick in the village. She doesn't go. And when she goes, she has to make sure before 6 she has to go home. It's okay. She was a married woman. But she was making false campaigns and false stories about me. I was in the bush fasting until midnight. Ask the boys, they will tell you. And that's why I said I'm fighting silent battles. A person like Gilbert was next to me, by my side. He was the driver, and the guy, another one called Saidi, he was the bodyguard. Until midnight. Sometimes even the Moshetani was there with us. Until midnight. We are in the bush. Knocking in people's houses or going to the mosque. They make takbir, the whole community comes out and we quickly give them everything and they go back home. Because it's a very big place. But it's so interior. That's what I'm telling you. They want to do charity. Can they do what I was doing? So when she tried to eliminate the blessings of God, this was my life purpose, was to help the people. I said, no problem. I packed, came back, I said, my son is a priority. And I was not divorced at that time. I was still with Bilal's dad. I came back. This is what hell broke loose. All of those people who campaigned against me, they got divorced. One even lost her child, a toddler. One by one, they were in tears. Everything they loved was eliminated. And that's what I'm telling you. Can you trust Tia? Do you think you can work with her? Let me show you. I'm speaking the truth. They always say, say the truth even if it's bitter. Is it true whatever I said about Tia is authentic and I have never made a story? And God, with this Holy Quran of yours, you witnessed everything that happened to me. Whatever I said, is it true the allegations about Tia I am speaking about, that she did this to me? If it's true, Quran, please rotate. Will these people who are trying to team up with Tia be successful? If they will be successful, stand still. If not, please rotate. I know her. Ask Taha. So if Mariam, you think you're going to team up with Taha and work with Tia, it will not work. I'm telling you. You are just bridging yourself straight to destruction. And yes, you're going to be so stressed. You took a quick leap of faith. But this was just a page offer. I know Tia. I know Tia like nobody. I worked with her. She was the type of a woman, people are waiting for a sack of potatoes in South Coast to cook iftar. And I have to cross the ferry and bring the whole thing, including meat, before noon so that they can start cooking. I'm talking to her at 10:30. I ran short of funds because I had no more money for M-Pesa. So I needed to go to the main market, Congoea, to go get sack of potatoes. So I told her, send me money. She said, I don't have money in M-Pesa. I have cash in my petty bag. I told her, then I'm coming to get, because in my account, I've run dry. I need to collect some money also from you. So you can give me from your petty cash now. Can you imagine? I went there. You are a Muslim. You are fasting. There are poor people in the village waiting for food. I'm rushing with the driver and the bodyguard to collect money and take my portion of petty cash to go and do whatever I'm supposed to do. She opened a dog in her gate and kept the askari. She knew I was coming. She opened dogs at her gate We were hooting and doing every kind of things. The askari came, Mama Melala. She's asleep. She doesn't care. She has a maid who cooks for her. She has ration in the house. The poor people are fasting there in the village waiting for food. I had to fight her that day. And I insulted her so bad. While I'm on my way, she called Khalil and they started smear campaign online, talking shit about me. Why? Because I told her the truth. I told her, don't do charity if you have riyah in your heart. Those people are poor. They're waiting for us to feed them. I have to rush here, collect stuff all the way from North Coast and then cross over to South Coast. And time is of essence. Because by 6, everything has to be cooked and put in plates so that we can start to give them. And I have still trips to make in the village. The madam is sleeping. Putting dogs out there. What is that? A symbol of what? I don't care. But in front of the campaign, and I'm saying it because I want even the Al Risala group to hear this, because they were helping her with funds. In front of online or talking to people, mashallah, you'll think she's just from heaven. The same way you see Sarah and her manipulation here with abaya and everything, but the pure manipulators. That's why I tell you, don't trust people who wear hijab and pretend they're very holy. It comes here. Here. Not from the looks or hijab. Hijab is stara, a veil. And I can say these days it's just a culture. But what is inside here matters. So these people right now, you see all this game they're playing, they're not doing it from the heart. It's riyah. It's out of spite. They're doing it as business. Yeah, Quran, is it true they're just doing this because they want to make money as business and not with the real soul of helping? If it's true, Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. I can read people like a book. I know. And I saw this is starting with that devil, including the DM. They're not doing with a clean heart. I'm telling you, the shit that backfired in her life, until today, her life is not in order. Why? Because those people who are out there, some of them, when you interview them, they tell you like, we have only 1 meal a day. So if I have breakfast now, I will make like ugali, something hard that can hold us until tomorrow. If the dinner, if it's something, if I don't have anything for dinner, we maybe go to the bush and get leaves and just cut them and, you know, like make like mboga, the vegetable, and eat it until the next day so that we can have heavy breakfast and continue to work or go to school. The children go to school or whatever, or madrasa. Some don't even go anywhere because they have nothing. Tattered clothes. You have everything in your home. But just to put an effort, you are even jealous. Why? Because I was doing the job. You're not even, you should be grateful that I was even there to show you the way how these things are done. But because of that envy, she was even trying to block my path. God destroyed her whole life to death. And if you think I'm lying, wallahi lazim, I've shown you with the Quran. Every statement I'm speaking is the truth. To death, those who know her know her. And Toha, you are going to that same route with your Maryam. You'll go to the same route. That greed of yours is going to finish. And you're hashing. She destroyed her own life. Why? There is nothing like someone raising their arms in the month of Ramadan, fasting. You give them food and they pray, may God give you whatever you deserve and may God protect you for the rest of your life. That is powerful than a mountain of gold. Trust me. Or a mother who is an orphan. I remember I was knocking her door, giving a bag. She pulled me in and she told me I have a sick father and I don't have any husband. I have 9 children. Not even 1, 9 children. Wasini. No, it was in Vanga. Because if you cross is Wasini. In Vanga. She said my husband was reading Quran. The roof fell and he died instantly, leaving me with 9 children. She was in tears. It touched me so bad. I had packages. I gave her the packages. She pulled me inside. I saw the condition she was living in. Not so pleasant. But she said, I have no choice. I have a sick father. I need medicines. I'm not saying this because I'm showing off. I had my own money. I gave her also. Because I didn't have diabetic medicines. And the man was diabetic. I was only carrying deworming. And I was doing sometimes events for deworming children like that of Madrasatul Abrar. We were doing Darul Aisha. We did deworming. But I always carry deworming, sometimes malaria medicines, cough syrups, a lot of them. Cough syrup, because most of the children there are just bare chest and they cough a lot. So we always carry cough syrups and painkillers, paracetamol, because teeth is another factor there because they're eating a lot of sugar cane. So they lose teeth or they have always like dents in their teeth. So you always have to carry paracetamol for them. Those are the medicine. I said, I don't have specific. And the doctor I went with there is Dr. Zubair. He's now in Tanzania. Not Dr. Swale. So Manal, I've already seen you and your Chide, what you're trying to do. Manal was one of the people who was also part of my Zumba and charity team. But this woman is fucking filthy and a snake just like Ruto. And that's why she ended marrying Kalenjin. I'm sorry, I'm not insulting Kalenjins. I like them so much. I've worked with them. I even had a trainer who is a Kalenjin. If you see the one with her leg up. But Chide, protect yourself and defend yourself. Your wife is a snake. Manal, Humera. And whatever you're cooking will be ending. You thought you're going to get a lot of money. Nah. You don't fuck with me. I can see right through you, Manal. Humera. You're nothing but an asshole. And there's no protection anymore. Expect the unexpected. Whatever is coming to hit you. And it will hit your marriage. You might be losing your own husband or whatever. Yes! I told you it's going to hit your marriage. And that's why I told Chide, protect yourself. You don't fuck with me. I can see right through you, assholes. Right through you. I told you, Chide, protect yourself. Tamaa mbele, mauti nyuma. That greed is in front, but there's death behind you. And here you are. So yes, just when you thought you were winning, I can see right through you. This is the same girl who stole my information and sold it to InShape Zumba, Dini Italiani family, and Wahida Bayusuf. The same Manal. That's what I'm telling you. And she's connected to my cousin, Abu Denrana. These are the people who are close to me. That's why I'm telling you, I don't trust family and friends. The more closer they are to you and they know about you, they go and steal it and sell it outside. But they didn't know who the real me is, who was the real Mima. They just saw the surface. So Toha, yes, if you thought you were going to make it, no. So the woman took me in. When I told her I don't have anything, I gave her money. I said, you can bring him to town and the doctor, and then you can check him. I have only painkillers and everything. You can take the medicine for children. When I went home, it was so disturbing. And I was asking my mother the experience of how did you feel when my father passed away and we were 5 of us at home, as in me and my brothers and my elder sister, Mariam. How did you feel raising us? And the fact that my mom was not educated. You know how Arabs are. She never went to school. Her father was against it. They went to madrasa only. So how did you feel? She told me it's not easy. First, you're battling the battle of loneliness. And every time I look at all the children, you all reminded me of your father. So I had to fight so many battles inside and even outside to bring food on the table, while Bruno ran away with our money. So do you understand? And I told my mom, look, I met this woman and she had 9 children and they were like Dora Mi Fasola, very small children. And she cried her heart out when I was dropping bags of food. And she pulled me in the room and she prayed for me. She told me, what's your name? I told my name is Mima. She told me, with these prayers and these tears and I'm fasting, you will never suffer in your whole life. And anything which is meant to harm you, God will protect you from it. And should you even get any problem, may God make easy for you that you will pass this test. In tears, she cried and I was holding her. She was shaking. She said, if I show you my kitchen, you'll not believe. I went there. She had very little rice left and she had beans. She said, this is what I was going to cook. And I was waiting. Sometimes there's somebody from my family who is a fisherman who comes and brings fish. And that was what I was planning for iftar. But you came as an angel in my life. I never had or expected that you're going to be here. Or I was never told there's a group coming to bring food. I mean, ration, like charity food for the village. I was not aware. You came into my life like an angel. And what you have given me, because I gave her so much, the way I saw her, I told my team, the boys, give her more than enough. They have a big family. She told me this will last me until on Eid day. So I don't have to worry about food. At least now I can sleep in peace and pray. Believe it or not, when I went home and I spoke to my mother about it, that woman, she asked me, what's your family name? You know, Arabs know one another in Mombasa. I say, what's your mother's name? I say, my mom is called Aisha. And which family are you coming from? I said, I've come from Mombasa. And which family? I said, my mom is Bakthir. And she said, I think I know somebody around that. That woman did her homework, believe it or not. She got in touch to one of my mother's brother who married a woman from Wasini Island. That's the mother of Gamar, the photo I posted. My mother's brother is called Barak Mahfoud, Bakthir. The wife is called Hola. His wife is from Wasini Island, the mother of Gamar now, my first cousin. They know one another. They know this. She knows the family of this woman. They're somehow connected, intermarriage or I don't know. Believe it or not, when she found out, she called that auntie of mine, the wife of my uncle, and she explained everything. The next thing, my auntie called home crying. She said to my mother, you have no idea what Mima has done in the village. And then when she told my mother the story, my mother said, she came and was speaking to me about this. So who is this? And then she said, I will call her son, her eldest son, and I will give the contacts. She can come to you where we are in Mombasa, Makadara, to see you. Because the eldest son was just finishing Form 4 and he had no scholarship, nothing, and he wanted to study. He passed well. And my auntie happens to be the one ready to accommodate that boy to come to Mombasa and study. Subhanallah. Do you see how the world is small? When a blessing wants to come in your life, it will just come. Why am I telling you all this? I'm telling you the gift and the beauty of giving, how it can affect somebody's life. You don't have to be a millionaire. The whole story turned, I was like, is this a movie? Why did even God send me to that village and those people? And I know nobody there. It's the CDF boss, Abubakar Manyenzi, and not that Abubakar who pretends to be Abubakar here, that foolish boy. No. He's the one who arranged for us to go there, to Vanga. Because there was also a house which was belonging to Mashetani. So we had at least a place where also we can have like a base. But we went only twice there. And we made a very good tour, the whole place. And I understood, okay, there's a reason why I was sent to that place. Maybe that prayer, that woman was praying, I had to meet her only to come and find out she even knows my family, like my uncle's wife. So fast forward, the boy came and he met my mother. And he came to thank my mother and this and that. And I said, okay, we're going to keep in touch. What do you want? He said, I need a scholarship. I passed very well. I need to study, but I don't have anything. I told now the member of parliament, Washetani. I explained the whole story to him. And he goes like, my mother knows that family because Washetani's mother is from Vanga. I know that family. My mother, I think, knows that family. So I explained everything to him. The next thing, another blessing. Abu, pap, full year scholarship. He gave the boy, go and start your first year. He went to school, full scholarship. And then I said, I discussed with somebody secretly, but now it's not a secret. And I said, that mother has 9 children and a very sick father on the bed. She needs to care for the toddlers. She needs to care for the old man. And she's alone. Something needs to be done for her to generate income. I told somebody, instead of handing out food for her, why don't we do this? Let's collect money and open a small shop. She can be a shopkeeper in the village where we will stock everything and she will be selling. So she can reinvest her money. Her son is there, who is going in town, Mombasa. In case she needs ration, she can send the son to buy and then they just send it via buses there to the village. While the profit can keep her going. So we generate an income for her, which is stable. And at least she will have security for her basic need. The moment I gave that idea to that man, it clicked. Did an investment, set that place because the house had a door. We told her, okay, here are the benches, we got somebody to repair the whole place for her to set up a shop, stocked it. She ran her life. Wallahi ladhim, you will not believe that woman's business was running well. She told me, I don't know if I will ever meet you again. But one thing for sure, my prayers will always follow you everywhere you go. And that is just one incident I'm giving you. There were many that happened in those villages. And imagine a person comes like Tia and destroyed all this noble work that I was doing. Do you think God is going to leave you stable? You're helping Yatima, 9 of them. A widow with a sick father. And I'm telling you, this is just one incident. There are so many that we did transform their lives, including HIV people who are neglected and thrown away in Likoni. Juvenile kids. Some were children who were just picked from nowhere. They were trafficked. And because they had nothing to eat, they went to a supermarket stall, taken to prison. When you hear their stories, you will cry. But we were there to give them hope. Some, they're from Congo. They don't even know where they come from. Different places, but juvenile prison, kids just like the age of Bilal. But we were there to give them hope. So imagine all this shit I was going around doing. And then somebody comes and destroys it just like that. And that is why her own foundation was destroyed. Marriage, her health, everything. She lost everything. And that's what I'm telling you. People who are religious here, it's easy to trust them in the name of charity. But get to know what is here. It takes a bigger heart to pull somebody else down, even when they're struggling. And I'm giving you only one story. I have a reason why I'm giving you this story. The power of giving and the power of a really praying person sincerely from their heart because you took a big burden out of their life. Here I am, having assholes trying to sabotage my work. Reason, they want money, fame, click, online. They eat, they drink, they do everything. They don't care about those people who are in the villages dying. But these are the same politicians also who will go out there When it's time for election, you will be running behind them, rallying cars until late night, disturbing their peace, giving them peanuts to come and clap for you. Mheshimiwa, yeah, His Excellency. But when the real job needs to be done, you are nowhere. This is the type of people I'm talking about. Khain, khiyana. You eat, you have a full plate, you don't even finish it, and throw the food in the dustbin. Well, we have people there crying for a single meal. And when someone like me is out here trying to help these people, I have assholes who think it's a business. They're trying to sabotage me with this so that they can go and play the money. A person invests 100,000, 60,000 goes to the pocket of the tyrant, 40,000 is what they invest in. Remember, there's transport, there's this, there's that. By the time they buy those packages to send there, it's only 20,000. 20,000 else is left, gone. Why? Because I have to pay manpower, you have to pay for the benzene. By the time you buy the packages, extra expenses, petty expenses. The right amount does not even reach. Somebody has given you the money with a clean heart, but someone thinks this is a perfect investment for me to become rich. And this is why many charity organizations, you will see someone will start from nowhere. Suddenly they're so rich. It's because of this. They don't do it with the heart. It's greed. I would have not been where I am today if it was not for the prayers of those people who are crying in the village. I will not be where I am today if it was not as a woman taking a pad, a simple pad, giving a girl child there. Hey, father, protect yourself, my dear, and then go back to class. People miss school because of periods. In this 21st, 22nd century, whatever you call it. In this era, in the villages, people are missing schools, especially girls, because during their period, they have to stay home. They don't have pads. How can they protect themselves? They stain themselves. So they have to stay home. So that was also another small thing, but it changed their life. They can attend classes. And that's the reason I'm telling you, you don't have to be a billionaire to do this, but you need to be having a very big heart. Not everybody can do it. We have people who are filthy rich. They sit in their offices with AC, comfort car, very beautiful 3-4 course meal, fly first class. What do you give? Or those who pretend they're dedicating themselves to run the cause. We are doing charity in the name of Allah, in the name of God, in the name of Yahim and Elohim. Do you know the shit runs behind them? Laundering drugs money, organ trafficking, or even exploiting the poor. Didn't I tell you what happened in Lamu? Camila got mad at me, but I spoke the truth. Shooting videos. For me to give you a bag of ration, a girl needs to be fucked, a Bajuni girl. And I saw it with my own eyes, the video. I cried my heart out. I told somebody very responsible, and the story leaked, and they went until to the imams and exposed them. And that's why it was in the media. I know I'm not the only one who did it. I'm the one who raised the voice, like, why will this video rotate? A young girl who doesn't even have titties, but she needed fees and food for their home. She was screwed by a fat man. Sorry, I have no problem with all Indians. I fuck with Indians so much because they help me also in my charity work a lot. But this man was a Kala singer. I also deal with a lot of Singh people. They have a big heart. Trust me, if those who are in Mombasa and you have been going to Nairobi road trip, you know that place, Makina Road. Don't you have a Sikh community there feeding everybody who comes from every community? Free meal and a place to sleep. So I can't judge their whole community because of that. These were just people who were exploiters. They were using young girls for sex to give them bag of food in Lamu. Even lesbianism. And they were shooting videos. And I know who was shooting the video, I told you. These are the same people who are selling dildos there. The gang of, you know who you are, Scops. And it made me so mad. Because we are out there, a dedicated group, and somebody else is out here exploiting community. It happens. Believe me or not, in the same village, we caught someone who was out there trying to groom people for terrorism. And this man was from where? Komoro. He was feeding the village with money and everything. I was just watching him. He tried to woo me like, I can help you and this and that. And he was like, I want to contribute something for you. And this is nothing with charity. This is just because I first met you. And I'm going to put benzene in your car. It was not my car. We were taking, you saw me. I was moving around with the GKB. There was always a record. The government pays for the petrol from the CDF because I was working with them. So I was doing a favor even to them, their constituency. And we were just looking at, we were 3 cars, of course, two Land Cruiser and the GK. I told Gilbert and Saidi, take this money, 10,000. I told them, put that in your cars. I know this man, where he's heading. It didn't take long. I just smelled it and it didn't take long. We found all the information. This man was in that village trying to groom young boys into terrorism. And he was from Komoro. Still using their religion, trying to pretend he's building a mosque. But he had an agenda. When he found out, I suspected him. And when he found out that shit is about to hit the fan, he disappeared. And then the boys started to talk about. The boys were interviewed and they said, yeah, he was talking about this and that. And he was targeting the port. You know, there's a port in Shimoni. It was very old. Nobody was using it. At least now it's active. He was targeting the port to use it to put in weapons. But he knew, we found out, he disappeared. Believe it or not. So it's take a lot of big heart to do this. Not everybody can just play around with it. It's not about money. Charity is like water. Even if there's fire and you give charity, it's like burning. It's like the water putting out the fire. That's the beauty of charity. It's not about becoming rich. So if you think you're going to do it because you want to be rich, think twice. It takes a big heart to do that. So, out with charity now, and the manipulators, you can't stop me. If I have put my nia and my intention, even if I don't have anything, I will start from scratch, believe me. When you know you are dedicating this, you want to go out there and help these people and children and orphans. I grew up as an orphan. I know how it feels like. My father worked so hard. We were betrayed by the person close to him. Bruno took off with all the money. And when I came with the records, I was still betrayed here. But we're still living. My mom raised us. And look at us, alhamdulillah. There's no thug in our family. We are all responsible children. And none of us takes drugs or smokes cigarette. None. That's how you know we were raised by a very tough mom. So it takes a big heart. There are mothers who get tired and sell their children because of poverty in the villages. And when it comes to politicians, think twice. If God has given you a position as a leader, it's a test. Your faith is tested. Are you going to do the right thing? Or are you going to fuck up? Look at all the ruthless leaders. How did they end up with? How did they end? Their countries got destroyed, or they ended up getting destroyed, and their lives have never been the same. Choose wisely what you're going to do and be very responsible. You don't have to be a politician or anybody. Any position you're given in, be responsible and take accountability of your action. It's not about pride. Nobody's perfect. If you did something wrong, swallow your pride and speak your truth. Yes, I'm wrong, and I want to fix it. But you don't do this shit because you have a hoe who thinks he's too smart and can get away with it. I have prayers protecting me from many people that I changed their lives. So when you try to stop me, you're stopping many blessings for many people. I gave you a perfect example, and I'm not backbiting here. And I want her to watch this, and then I want her to say I'm lying. I've shown you with the Quran. Ask Tia al-Alawi. And those who know her, tell them to speak the truth. Taha was one of those people who were contributing because we were buying carpets and even mats. Some, we could not afford carpets, so we had to put like plastic mats for them to pray. It's not about only Islam. It's not about just a part of Jewish in me. It's about humanity. Being of service to others. You don't choose religion. Because even in Christmas, I sent presents to churches. Villages which are poor people. I still sent ration to them, and I told them they had women group, cooked, and they celebrated Christmas just like the other people in the towns. I don't discriminate. I give credit where it's due. We are all worshiping one God. Abrahamic books. But when you try to do that and stop people's blessings because of your selfish needs, you need to look at yourself. Today you have it, tomorrow you're going to lose it. Maybe that's how you're going to understand the importance of clapping for others. Aries, let's now do the readings. So think twice what you're doing. Still want to hold what is mine and play mind games? You're going nowhere. Especially Taha, Mariam, Al-Rima. You have people sitting on a seat for 24 hours. You have people washing your shoes. Those people there don't even have tops. You should see them. Some are walking with their boobies out there. You have to bring, I take my own clothes always. That's why even my mom, everybody says, hey, clothes are too many here. Come and give them for Sadaqah. Sometimes I don't even go. There's a woman I call, Dama. I call her, she comes and picks my stuff. She knows where I live. That's what I'm telling you. I have a lot of links. I don't discriminate. Just because my skin is lighter, most people who are in Mombasa, they don't go to the village. Atutarogwa. Meaning we are going to be jinxed, they're going to throw witchcraft. No. They're humans just like you and me. They are less privileged. Treat them with love. Believe me, they will protect you. So sometimes I don't go. I just call her. They had a wedding, a village wedding. One of those people who are helping me. And the village wedding is small. The guy was not having much. And people contributed actually for him because I told him it's better get married than do zina. And when it was time for the wedding, I took him. I told him, I will buy you a nikah gear. And I tell him, that's what I'm telling you, I'm not boasting around. When I was working, I was not keeping everything for myself. I was sharing. The boy was helping me until midnight in the villages. The least I could show is just a token of appreciation. I took him to town. I bought him the kandora and all the things he needed for his wedding. It was a young guy. He was so happy, and his mother prayed for me so much, and the family, because she was showing them, like, this woman who helped us, look, she brought this for Abdallah, his name was Abdallah, and this and that, and they were praying for me. I said, I'm doing it because he's just like my brother. He helped me so much in the village. He helped me maneuver. He was carrying things. So this is nothing. I wish I could do more for him. But I'm praying, I'm happy that he's going into a union. And for the woman, I had my own stuff, like perfumes that I've not used, I gave them. So it's not, you don't need to have much. Just you building that contact with these people from the ground. Believe me, doors will open. You're going to see, even you're going to attract people who are super rich because they're interested and keen to see. So know how to live with people. Don't judge them by races or anything. That's why I say I'm an open book. I live and work with everybody. But people really misunderstand me. And it's okay. I've been accused by many, many things. There was a Scorpio who was going around tarnishing my name. I'm sure you're swallowing your tongue now. Because all that you said about me is totally you, not me. It's the opposite. Aries, let's start with you. Epiphany. You're dealing with a Pisces. You're going to get an idea or enlightenment about something. This can be a fire sign involved. This can be you or another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Something to do about money. And this consists of a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I would say be careful. Listen to your intuition. For some Aries, because of something will happen in your life. You're going to be put in a crossroad whereby temptation for money will come in, but your spirit guides are going to leave you. So they're going to leave you with a curse. For others, your spirit guides are guiding you to the right path where you will be making money out of blessings from your guides. Be careful. I'm telling you, you can't be at a crossroad. This can be a foolish investment you're going to jump in and you're going to regret later, or it's a clean slate you're going to start where the guides are going to give you a blessing to work with. Yeah. And be very careful of temptation. As I said, when you think you're going to make money, you might be losing everything and turn into a page because your guides will be leaving you. For others, it's a beginning of something new. Be very careful of this person's advice, water sign. They might guide you to take a leap of faith and you'll regret it. From 10 of Pentacles, you might turn into a page. That's you, Aries. Before I move forward, Pony TV, that's where I was, and that's why I'm telling you, Scorpio. You think you're too smart, you always want to control me. Pony TV, those are the people who interviewed me, the Giriama community. Because I work with them. I work with all the Mijikenders. We have station in Kaloleni, we were feeding people. And we have in South Coast, we had in Bamburi. Someone has already taken Genius. Who is Genius? Genius is Genius Ginimbi. That's the group of Black Widow from Zimbabwe, the gang of Zari. Someone has already taken it, and that's why I'm telling you, Raila. You have two choices. You are working with me, or you are working with those prostitutes of yours. The Black Widows who do the threesome and everything with you. Because I don't tolerate that. And they're trying to steal what is mine. Why use my name to build yourself? You love everything about Mima, but you don't talk to Mima. You steal everything from Mima, Zari. And now you're bringing that whole of yours also. Why did I say that? How did, let me tell you, what happened to the story of Genius Giningi's wife? How did I know her? I gave Ibrahim the project of LNG from Russia. Petrol. Got all the contract, prepared everything. The moment they got in touch with it, his son took over, went to that woman because Giningi, Genius Giningi, was dealing with petrol. So they thought they're going to do the deal, stole everything from me, and she started doing the business with them. It didn't take long, Genius Giningi was blown away. After a white party with their who? Moana. And that's how she inherited all the wealth. just like Zari, Black Widows. And now you think you're going to continue playing that game with your Leo to keep on sucking on me. Not this time. Not this time. That dead fish is a message to you. That dead fish was a message to you. Is it Pisces a fish? And I'm telling you the truth. Just like Giningi died, one of you will also pay the price. And I'm telling you the truth. The sword is up. And this time, you thought you were going to leave me out in the cold. It's you. Aye. And that's Capricorn. You think you're too smart, yeah? You won't see it coming. It's a tower. Taurus. Yep, speak your truth. Air sign will be speaking the truth. You need also to speak your truth in regards to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and a Leo. Because the next thing you have is nothing but a curse. And this is because of this binding spell, illegal activities, and the devil. You played with the spell, it's coming back to bite you. You threw a magic spell or whatever, it's coming back to bite you. You're going to be binded for the rest of your life. Speak your truth and free yourself before it's too late. And don't try to pretend you're Mima. This must be that Haya has to leave. Yeah. It's not Haya anymore, it's Maut. Dead. Death. Gemini. You're dealing with a Sagittarius. At the same time, a chapter needs to end. Somebody's world is over. There might be a Gemini passing away in the next 4 days, maximum 4 weeks. There's a Gemini passing away. Can be a female. For some, not. It's a male. But someone is, yep. I told you, yes. There's a Gemini passing away. You might also hear a death of a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius, yeah. Or an Aquarius. Because we have a 3 here. 3 of swords. The other sword is hidden. A sword which I gave you, Gemini. Use it wisely. Otherwise, it will finish you. Male or female. But there's a death here. Sagittarius can be involved. Someone can be going on a trip or coming back from a trip and they might not reach where they're going, their destination. This person might pass away. There's a spiritual assassin on the way here. Someone will be passing away. For some, a cycle is over. Put somebody to rest and move on. But there's a death. There's a death. Be very careful, Gemini. Male and female. And this can consist also fire and air. It's not good. And there's a ring, which can also mean Earth, Saturn. A death of a Capricorn can be possible also. Cancer. You need to pay out what you're supposed to pay out. And this includes a Virgo for you to balance your skills. Something is not going to work out the way you want. This is because the universe wants you to stop what you're doing. Your plan is to have money or thinking about an earth sign woman to be successful. It's not going to work the way you want this time. This can be you or an earth sign you're dealing with. Whatever you're planning, it will not work. Yep. Water sign. This is you. It's not going to work. Go back to the drawing board. You need to be just. And a Virgo very significant here. Because whatever is going to happen is going to affect your entire family dynamic. Justice needs to prevail here. For some Cancer, I think someone wants to get married or they're about to get divorced. For others, it's about marriage here. Someone is about to get married. And this marriage might be a very good blessing. Can be a Libra, very significant. This marriage will be a very big blessing for you. A lot of money. But there is someone who is a narcissist around you trying to stop you and stopping your blessings or even casting spells. I am hearing time is of essence because someone might be living your life and this will be the time you're going to lose this opportunity forever. Yeah, this person is moving with the spirits. Yep. Once this person goes out of your life, you will never find another replacement because this person has the key here. This person holds a key to your wealth. Air sign, very significant. Yeah, justice. Air sign, very significant. And Libra, rest skills. This person holds the key and blessings to generational wealth. But this person now is propelled to move forward. And the reason why you might lose this person is because you have a narcissist around you casting spells. There's a fire sign woman. This person is the one who wants to control the game because she wants to be in charge to make the money, and there will not be money be made here. The only thing you'll get from this, it is going to be a lifetime of disappointment. So there's a Cancer who is about to be blessed if they act, but there's a Cancer who is about to lose a lifetime opportunity because of a third party. And this is definitely a fire sign person. Or it can be just a side chick or an earth sign woman. Because this person just single, but they want all the benefits. So it's catch-22 for you. You want, because 9 of Pentacles also represents independent woman who is more like an influencer, like a socialite, or someone who's in the public eye. So you are torn between a side chick and somebody who is a blessing. And this person is going to be propelled elsewhere very soon because things are moving forward. 8 of Wands and sailing away. 6 of Swords. They're going to be moving away and you might lose the opportunity of a lifetime. Next, Leo. Here you are. Leo, everything is going to be eliminated to you by God the Creator. There is something is going to be eliminated. Whatever you are doing, if you're hiding something about a child, this thing is going to be exposed. If you're working with a group of people, especially if it's an earth sign person, listen to your intuition. Because whatever you're going to build, the universe is about to drop a big bomb on it and you're going to lose it all. And Aquarius can be very significant. And a Sagittarius. Someone is going to tell you the truth. Can be a Sagittarius will tell you the truth. Listen to this person and an air sign who is going to tell you the truth. Because you're heading to destruction and you don't see it coming. There's a death here. And I did see in the morning, I even had goosebumps. There will be a death of a Leo. And here it is. A death of a Leo. But God is about to drop a bomb on somebody. And they will lose everything. Based on what? Manipulation. Because somebody wants money. You're dealing with an earth sign woman who just wants money. So everything will be destroyed. It's just a matter of time. Virgo. A tower is going to hit you. And I don't think you're ready for it. And this tower is dealing with an Aquarius. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, expect the unexpected. This is not going to end well. And a water sign can be significant. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This can be regarding a water sign, an earth sign, and this can be you. You are an earth sign, Virgo. There can be also a Capricorn or a Taurus involved here. Be very careful. Your guides are going to call out something. Listen to it. Or they're the ones who are going to drop a tower and then run away. Be very careful what you're doing. Your next step can determine your future. This is very strong until I'm getting a headache. It's going to be a heavy tower. You might be dealing with a Leo. You're going to get enlightened here because the next step, I'm telling you, you're heading to bankruptcy and a Sagittarius is involved. And this is going to be a permanent scar in your life. If you have been living a life where you're enjoying luxury and everything, God is about, I'm hearing Allah, subhanAllah, this can be Muslim also involved. God is about to take everything out of your life once and for all. It doesn't have to be only a Muslim, it can affect everyone. This cycle is going to be over. You're going to lose everything and you'll never get it back. Or something will happen that whatever you are doing, God is about to drop it for you. You're going to lose it all. And this is going to be permanent forever. This cycle has to end. Don't manipulate anything because someone is manipulating something for money here. I know. People like spirituology and the Shangri-La and whatever. People are manipulating something for money here. Someone is doing everything with money and it's a water sign involved and an earth sign. This tower will hit, and I'm telling you, your spirit guides are the ones who are throwing this tower, not anybody else. Once this hits, it's finished. You will never recover from this. I'm telling you now, this is a major arcana, the hangman. This is the hangman in reverse, means enlightenment. I've warned you. Fix this mess, because this is going straight to bankruptcy and you will never recover. You will never recover. Take my word to the bank. And don't think you can put me and sit there. It's your justice, because the universe is about to bring balance here. It's not about Sagittarius. It's the universe. The angels are bringing balance. You need to put things the right way. Otherwise, you're going to be affected so bad. And whatever you're going to lose, it will never come back. Libra. I'm going to do twice. Libera. High vibrational Libra. Someone wants to invest in you. High vibrational Libra. Someone sees your star quality. Communication might be coming. Libra, if someone thinks they can hold you, no, you're not. The universe is about to surprise you. A shock is coming, like I'm reading myself now. As in me, Mima. Bilal's mother. The universe is about to shock me here. Because I'm planning to travel, yes. If someone thought they're going to hold you on, no. The universe is about to shock you. That's what I'm hearing. They're telling me, do not worry. The universe is about to shock you. Because someone wants to hold you down. They're not going to hold you down. You're going to move forward to calmer waters, and a lot of money is coming. The only problem is someone will be assassinated here. Someone will be assassinated here. Because this is the person who's trying to stop your path. Yep, someone will be assassinated. This can be, I'm sorry, a low vibrational Gemini. Or someone who acts like a magician who wants to win at all costs. For others, this can be someone who wants to be your partner. This person is rushing in and they want to invest in you. They see you as a magician. They see you have all the tools. And this person wants more than friendship. But on the other side, someone might try to do magic on you and your destiny, but they're going to be slashed off. They're not going to win. I'm also hearing birthrights. For others, yep, a Shekaraba priest here, someone is going to be extremely stressed for what they have done with your birthrights. Someone is stealing your identity, birthrights, because they want to win at all costs. I know, Capricorn. That's why they manipulated me to sign this, pretending he's a physics teacher who wants an appointment with me, only if they want the number. They lied. They're using government institution to lie. And these are the type of people who are going to be ending in a very bad shape. Sit back and watch. That fish and that tree of life is about to cut you short. Yep, someone is going to be extremely sad because of what they're doing. They can't even sleep. Yeah, a lot of conflicts, a lot of fight is coming. Cancer can be significant. I did say someone will be assassinated here. Can be a car accident. Someone will pass away. Car accident. This is the person who's trying to hold you back or causing a lot of magic in you, throwing magic in your life. This magic is going to take them out. The moment this person passes away, your path is going to open like a rocket. And you will just take off. Because this person will not stop until they're leaving this world. So the universe is about to enter in this world and stop this person once and for all. I saw a message, Virgo, you don't know how to stop. Well, Virgo, you're going to get a stop. Do you see? I said, well, Virgo, you're going to get a stop. The angels are going to stop your bullshit if you don't know how to stop. Especially if you're wrong. Had me? Guides are walking away and boom, the tower is going to be thrown by the angels. Be very careful. especially if you're on the wrong side. Low vibing Libras. Yeah, can be a Gemini who's involved in there. This person is casting spells. And this person tries to pretend like they're in an organization like the Hierophant, or this is a spiritualist, or someone pretending to come from your lineage. But justice is here. This person is about to be put in their place once and for all. This is the stick of Moses. Whatever magic they're doing is going to be broken, and they're going to be put in their place once and for all. And I mean it. I did say this person is going to be passing away. The moment this person dies, you'll hear about it. Your path will be super clear. And I've already seen the sign what this person is. I'm not going to post it. Let it be a shock. I've already seen it. Scorpio. Stalker motherfucker. That's what I heard. Stalker motherfucker. It's finished. Whatever you plant, it's finished. You have lost a lifetime opportunity that the universe will never ever present it in your life. And you're going straight to poverty. Reason? Greed. Deception. Because of money. Pluto in Aquarius. Permanent ending. This is an opportunity that will never come back in your life. Why did you have to deceive? Just hold. See that? Typical Scorpio. They're never genuine. It's hard to find a genuine Scorpio. I'm going to be honest. Very hard. See that? Permanent ending. You are stalking, you are doing everything, but this is something you will not stop. If you have accumulated wealth, you and Aquarius, you're going to be losing it all. Something is about to end in your life. And if you have stolen something, you're going to be caught. But I don't think you're going to end anywhere. The plan you're planning is not going to work, Scorpio. There's a permanent ending. The universe is stopping you. And this is the ring of Saturn. There is no, it's like you can't get out. You have started something and you can't get out of it. The only way you'll get out of it is you losing everything. And this will be a stamp of a lifetime because you'll be staying in poverty for a very long time. And this is affecting you and Aquarius because there will be a tower here. And it's going to hit you so bad. And a Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, nothing but a curse. Someone is lying. And they're dealing with a Scorpio. That's why they ended up with a curse. These people are lovers. And a Gemini. I told you, Gemini, I know you're protecting Stephanie. But here you are. This is, now this is, oh my God, Stephanie. This is Sagittarius. Dealing with a water sign. Bilal, can you close the door for me, please? This is a Sagittarius dealing with a Scorpio. Thank you. And a Gemini. These people have ended by nothing with a curse. And there's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, man. Oh, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then we have an Axe. And this can be the person accumulating money who looks like a King of Pentacles, but is watery. And a Leo female. These people, oh, this is a Leo female, yes. And I'm told also someone is trying to control the game. This was a past life lesson. Someone was needed to learn this lesson to let the universe take control and not binding spells. This is what is going to destroy all of them. That's why these people have a curse here. Can be dealing with a very nasty person. Binding, binding, binding. A Capricorn involved. It's finished. Don't even look further, I'm told. I'm told leave them with the curse. Capricorn. Dealing with a Sagittarius and you think you have it all. Well, the world has just changed. Pop! Things have just changed so fast. Just when you thought you had it all in your bag with a water sign, the energy changed. Now you need to protect yourself because the universe is about to hit the shit out of you. Stalking, stalking, stalking. But your guides are also watching you. Your guides are going to put you in your place. Something is destined to happen in your life. I'm telling you in advance, something is destined to happen in your life. Be very careful. I'm speaking the truth because the ending is here and you can't control it. Oh, you have very bad cards. Sorry. And I did say, yeah, the ending is here. Look, a nasty ending, and it's not something you can predict. Why are you stealing people's identity? Why are you lying? All the manipulation. Something is ending. You are dealing with a Scorpio, another Sagittarius, an Aquarius, another. It can be a Gemini female here. It's all about identity theft. Oof. Yep. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman. You're trying to protect yourself or someone is trying to protect you because of money, but it's not going to work. And it's a Leo. And a Sagittarius, definitely, or this Divine Feminine, or Shun. Another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You celebrated too soon and you thought you have it in the bag. Because you casting spells and a Gemini and a Virgo was helping you. Now they're getting enlightenment because these people who try to help you, they are all going to poverty. And I'm telling you because I can see the future. I'm a fucking high priestess. So I know who you are. Capricorn. If it is you, Mary, Maria, whatever you call yourself, and not only you, but others too. Just when you thought you had it in the bag, the universe is shocking you like, what? Yes, you need to protect yourself now. A tower is about to hit and it has no control. This is a permanent and this can be a death also. Someone can be even electrocuted or an accident. I don't like such cards when they come together, like tower, death, and the world. When they come together, this is 100% death. And someone is going to be crushed by a car, accident of any kind. This can also be a plane crash. Worst case scenario, because of identity theft. Whatever you sent out is coming back to bite you and it is going to finish you. There will be a death. If it's not you, it's someone in your family. But I've picked, like Kate, I told you, stop what you're doing because there's a death here. You're going to leave your children as orphans. And I told Will that too. This game is dangerous now. It's out of control and it's going to take you out for good. With the Sagittarius, I know, Mariam Taha. I'll remind your group. It's up to you. Aqua. You're dealing with water sign. Yes, we have seen that. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, you're going to be in melancholy because whatever you have planned is not going to work. The universe is not fucking with you this time. Because, yep, casting spells, causing illusions. Why do you have to do that? Yeah, the tower. I'm told stop there. Because one of you will have to leave. Something is coming to rest. Your work, whatever you have accumulated, someone can be fired or you will lose what you love to do the most. The universe is about to hit you here. Protect your crown chakra. I'm not going to say much. You know what you did, Aqua. I warned you. Keep on repeating the same shit. Especially Aqua Boogie and your Vincent. Don't know how to stop. And the Cleopatra who likes to sit under Aquarius. Anyway, last but not least, Piscean. Celebration. I think someone is going to a party. You're going to be invited to a party. Or there's something you're going to accomplish here. Or just when you thought you have it in your bag, boom, the world is about to change you. The 5 is going to throw you. The same 5 you sent to Bilal is about to hit your ass. And this can be a Piscean female. A big fight is coming. Leo very significant. Sagittarius very significant. Yep, this must be this woman, a narcissist. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Again, sunflower. I don't know why I'm picking this woman. This woman is doing a lot of shit. This can be the divine feminine. Your whole thing is a lie. I told you you're not a divine feminine. You are carrying a very karmic energy. Yeah, someone is going to bankruptcy. You didn't have to play games. There can be a Sagittarius dealing with this Pisces, or this is you Pisces dealing with a Sagittarius. And I'm talking about adult Pisceans. Someone is just going to poverty. And it's because of this person. Fire sign woman, a side chick. I'm hearing also someone who's going to have a threesome here. And it's going to be a disaster of your life. Because that trinity is going to be manifesting into poverty. Or the women you're working with women, 3 women. These people will manifest your poverty. Yes, I'm telling you the truth. Every time you try to do something to me and Bilal, it will come back to you 10 times more. This person is trying to put people into poverty. It's coming back to bite you. This is bankruptcy, like you are barren completely with nothing. Like boiled, all gone. And all this is because you want to win at all costs. It's not going to work this time. Protect yourself, because whatever is about to happen is already destined, and it's your ancestors who are going to be throwing that tower for you. So Pisces, if you're not on the wrong side, this is going to hit you. For others, there's a Piscean woman who's going to jail, and they will be going with a Scorpio. Yep, someone is rushing with this information. Yep, I've manifested justice here. For others, yeah. So for example, if I read for Bilal, Piscean energy, yeah, there's a happy family unit coming in. Someone is coming in to build a happy unit. For others, there's a Pisces who thought she can lie, or she's pregnant, or she pretends to be the high priestess. She pretends to be the empress. This is the person who has stolen my number and my signature. And just when she thought she's going to make it with the emperor, joke on you. Everything is going to be smashed. And you might end up here. Because someone thought they're going to be making a lot of money, and this is a Leo female involved. But the moment the truth comes out, your whole world is going to be shattered. And I know one of them is Shane. Get enlightened, because that little you have accumulated, you're going to lose it all. Speak your truth with your daughter. Yes, Leo. Because these people are talking and working together. But I'm telling you, you and your water sign, you're going to lose it all. I'm going to leave it there. Have a good night.